Hello and welcome back to Borderlands 2. This is part 15, where we have found yet another place where we can stash stuff. I'm not too crazy about these item banks, in all honesty. Items have two functions to me. Either I sell them, or I use them.
Alright then.
Bounty hunter? Oh crap! If the Firehawks got him, Roland's in deep! You gotta get to Frostburn Canyon and rescue his ass!
Working on it.
Roland has been captured by the Firehawk. He's in danger. You're the only one who can stop Jack, but Roland is the man with the plan, so to speak. He knows the best way to strike at Hyperion.
So what about all the other quests that are available in Sanctuary?
Many of them will expire due to rapid leveling, because leveling tends to do that to quests. First they're tough. No, first they're possible, then they're tough, then they're normal, then they're trivial and kind of boring.
Ah.
See, this is normal because it matches my level.
So what is new in the world of Cloud today?
I have finally finished the Count of Monte Cristo, and I'm feeling pretty souped about that. Yay. And let me just say that, like, I adored that book very much. I might even read another Alexandre Dumas book even after that.
Talk to me, baby.
Because, you know, it's good times. You know what else is good times? Claptrap.
Minion, over here. Your master commands you. You helped me reach Sanctuary, Minion, and for that, you deserve a reward. I have a secret stash hidden very, very far away from where I currently am. In order to find it, you will have to perform a series of devious challenges. First, collect a few brown rocks for me. Then, defeat a badass skag. Then, pilfer the lost staff of Mount Schuler. Then, you shall bring me the head of the destroyer of worlds. And then, you shall dance for my...
The stash is right next to him, isn't it?
Kick. Yes. In addition to the vault at the Crimson Raiders headquarters, we have yet another bank vault, and it's Claptrap's not-so-secret stash.
Congratulations! You successfully subverted my meticulously planned challenges. Why don't you go check out the stash?
So that's actually the group stash for your characters, allowing you to send out other weapons to them if you so desire.
Precisely.
That's actually really nice.
I'm glad that you had enlightened me on this and not the other way around. For I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go Gunzerker for pretty much the whole game. I mean, if there does come a point when I am able to do it, well, I mean, I hope they'll let me. Okay, so I see. So if I like have to obliterate my character and like drop everything, then I put all the items I want into the item vault. I go to the customization machine and I redistribute my points, and then I do something cool, but I have all my items.
Well, not all your items. I mean, it's not that large of a stash.
The ones
also,
that I want to keep,
I'm pretty sure it allows you to switch items between the multiple character files on your account.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I hope that's the case. That would be pretty dope. See, you're a level 1. You cannot use my level 9 weapons. And therefore, the game is balanced by the powers of rules. Ouch.
And we're still on the glacier.
We are on the way to find Lilith, one of the sirens in the game. Sirens are very powerful beings, as we will find out later that there are only a limited number of them in existence at any given time.
But we still do not have a jetpack, so we cannot jump over this platforming segment.
Man, I hope jetpack is like an 11th hour superpower type thing. That would be pretty awesome.
No. Borderlands, despite its crazy setting, doesn't actually allow you to get a jetpack.
Because that would break the game. Because it's a platformer.
Not as much as you think it would, to be perfectly honest, especially given the fact that although there are platforming elements, a majority of your time in Borderlands is spent as a first-person shooter. So you could realistically utilize a jetpack if the game both had one and you were so inclined to try and use it.
I think many people would be inclined to use a jetpack. Because bottomless pits are some of my least favorite parts of Borderlands 2. It's instant death, you have no rebuttal, and Hyperion takes your money.
Alright, and now we are successfully moving over to Frostburn Canyon.
Frostburn Canyon is the location of a lot of mini quests that we will see later, especially with respect to the Firehawk.
Firehawk should be around here somewhere. Stay alert.
The Firehawk codename being for Lilith, of course, and Lilith was the playable Vault Hunter in Borderlands 1. Happy to see her reappearance.
Those should lead you to the Firehawk. That or just follow the screaming.
Step off, Vault Hunter. This is between the Bloodshots and the Firehawk. Once my boys bring his ass back to me, he's gonna pay for every bloodshot.
You got it. His name is Flank Steak, and the Firehawk is gonna cook him.
Well, that was needlessly graphic.
Welcome to Blister.
The Blister Puss Camp.
See, because puss is the Greek or Roman root for a foot, so it is blister foot. Hackers.
Yeah.
You just barely got that second win.
I love that shit. Dude, last minute second win is a tremendous thrill to me. I cannot deny. Oh, will be my second win, slave. Yeah.
Nope.
Ah, here's a good party.
Good choice, probably.
Here's a shield that has a 1.4 second delay before it starts recharging. Very important.
So do you ever get down to a 1-1?
I get down to one. I get as far as I, because I haven't quite finished the game yet. I got down to 1.2. I hope it gets better, or I just continue to get Gunzerker mods that increase my shield capacity and recharge rate, so that I don't need to buy higher level shields that have inferior recharge rate, recharge delay, I should say, because it's a different thing. My argument is that if my shield starts recharging really quickly, and my enemy is not attacking me quite as quickly as maybe they should, then I will likely get some more hit points right before their subsequent attack hits.
So we were introduced to a new enemy type, the Goliath. Anything special that we need to know about them?
Goliaths will transform into a variant called the Raging Goliath. Raging Goliath has a full health bar, and they will even attack their friends if they happen to be right next to them because he's enraged. In order to defeat the enraged Goliath, you could skip him entirely by killing the Goliath with fire damage, because fire destroys the creature.
Okay.
As my body drops ironically. Get away, gonna run away from this fucking guy. He's gonna smack me with a pipe, and I am gonna for my life.
Well, he dropped it uncommon.
Ain't easy, Looted Green. It also makes that horror movie reveal sound whenever the Goliath transforms, which I think is pretty awesome.
Okay.
So as we were on the subject of shield usage, Mr. Nomad Pyro, looking at you, you son of a bitch, you. Which would you rather have, Gerda? Would you rather have lots of shield points, or would you rather have stupidly quick shield recharge delay?
I would actually prefer a decent balance between the two. Like a relatively large shield with a 2-second recharge delay on it would probably fit my particular playstyle of hit and run relatively nicely.
And it is something that, I mean, I'd say there is no wrong answer, I think, is one thing, except some shields do genuinely suck. Especially shields that, like, it takes forever for them to start recharging, but then when they do, it takes a really long time for the charge to fully restore. Oh yes, apparently explosive damage also. Okay, so I think the thing to keep in mind with the Goliath is that any kind of elemental damage death will negate the Raging Goliath. Oh, that's a badass. Oh shit.
And you level up to 10.
Huh. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
So hard to kill gives you 20% additional health. Okay.
Oh, thank
Maximum health, rather.
Alright, so now I'm going to start working on the gas mask one down there, pump 5 more level points into that, and then proceed down the rungs of the ladder.
You're still not going to use your grenades, are you?
Nope, not really. Because I eventually get all the elemental varieties. There's really nothing that grenades can do that my guns can't do better.
For some time, but they have never mounted such a large-scale assault on the Firehawk before. I wonder what's given them such confidence.
Keep going, Bloodshots! That demonic thing will rue the goddamn
Dibs on their scalps!
I'll make the Firehawk
Yeah, they think the Firehawk is a dude, but it's not a dude.
I was gonna ask you about that, but spider ants.
Well, because the thing, we're not technically supposed to know it's Lilith. That's supposed to be like a little surprise, waiting for Borderlands returning players. And I think it's very nice that they had recasted everybody. Not really recasted. This game is a direct sequel to the events of Borderlands 1. Borderlands is canon. Borderlands 2 follows that canon. Badass yet?
So this is our first exposure to the spider ants, and they're actually rather interesting so far.
Yeah, spider ants are
fast.
Spider ants are easy. You get around their armor and hit them in their squishy backside. Give me everything you got. That's some nice gear you got there.
And you died again.
Yep. And I start doing my little editing trick where instead of showing me going into fight for your life mode, if I die, like even after trying to get second win, then I'll just fall right there. Which I suppose kind of breaks the suspense when I do go into fight for your life mode. Stupid asshole.
So they have corpses for scarecrows.
These are all the men who died on the way in. I'm a surgeon with this fucking shotgun, baby. That's a movie reference. Circus freaks. You guys aren't so tough. I'm 2 levels up. Damn it.
And in the next part, we will continue through Frostburn Cavern looking for Firehawk.